find yourself behaving in ways that you wouldn't ordinarily behave around other people when you are around a narcissistic individual. You often find yourself doing things that you wouldn't ordinarily do for others. And this is because narcissistic individuals are highly skilled at manipulating others, at pushing people to act in ways that they normally wouldn't, at guilt-tripping others, by exploiting people's emotions, by creating chaos. Narcissistic individuals can provoke reactions that align with their agenda. So when you're around a narcissist, you often find yourself acting out of character. Now, this can be down to the narcissist gaslighting. Narcissists go all out to distort your reality. They go all out to claim that something never happened that you know did happen, or something did happen that you believe didn't happen, that you heard something you didn't hear, or that you didn't hear something you definitely did hear. They make you doubt your memories. They make you doubt your perceptions. They make you second guess yourself. And this constant confusion can lead you to overreacting when you're not overreacting to the situation you're currently in, but you feel like you're overreacting. And then the narcissist will gaslight you by telling you that you're overreacting. Gets you second guessing yourself. They will provoke jealousy within you, and then when you try to communicate your feelings with them, they'll just accuse you of being jealous, and as you feel jealous, you feel like you're the problem. They'll be incredibly insensitive towards you, and then when you're hurt by what they've done, they'll accuse you of being too sensitive, and as your feelings are hurt, you question your reactions rather than their behaviour. You find yourself behaving defensively or in ways you wouldn't normally. Narcissists also go all out to triangulate, to play you off against other people. They involve third parties in conflicts to create jealousy. They can turn around and say, my ex would do it for me. The ex that last week they absolutely despised, but now all of a sudden you've set a boundary and said, no, that ex would have done that for them. That they wish you could be more like your sibling, to provoke that jealousy, to create that competition, to cause those insecurities within you. So you feel like you're constantly being pitted against someone else, and it can make you act irrationally or aggressively, or it can make you run around after the narcissist. Can get you to defend your position. Narcissists also use a ton of emotional provocation. They will intentionally push your buttons. They will intentionally wind you up, get you going, exploit your vulnerabilities in order to gain a strong emotional reaction, so that they can paint you as the unreasonable or the unstable one, while they play the victim in the reality that they created. The narcissist's silent treatment, they will go all out to shower you with attention, affection and support, to then withhold the attention and affection and support. They will withhold communication. They're creating that desperation and that anxiety within you, and this can lead you to overcompensate, to chase after them, to beg for their attention, act in ways that you wouldn't if you feel secure, to walk on eggshells around them to prevent the silence in future, to agree to things that you wouldn't agree to normally, because you know if you disagree they're going to withhold that communication again. Narcissists also go all out to shift blame. They twist situations to make you take responsibility for things you're not responsible for, to take responsibility for their behaviour. And this guilt often drives you to excessively apologise for things that aren't even your fault, for fear that they might fall silent on you again. You take on board their burdens. You try to fix things that aren't yours to fix. You're constantly running around after them, wondering what has become of you. Their love bombing and their devaluation, the cycle of that intense affection from a narcissistic individual when they're love bombing you, when they're idolizing you, followed by the criticism, destabilizes who you are as a person. Due to them once being so appreciative of you and full of flattery towards you, you trust in their words. So then when they start devaluing you, you begin to second guess yourself and wondering what your problem is and start changing yourself to suit them. You act out of character. You chase them for approval. You alter your behaviour to regain their affection. Narcissists also like to isolate their victims from any form of support, including financial, as well as friends and family and hobbies. By cutting you off from your friends and family, from your career, from your goals, from your hopes, from your dreams, from your finances, they take away your identity. They make you overly reliant on them. They make you believe that you've become a codependent because they make you dependent on them. This dependency often leads you to act in ways you wouldn't normally if you had other support, if you still had your identity, if you still had your hobbies, if you still had your friends and family, if you still had your financial security. You might find yourself defending them or tolerating their unacceptable behaviour because you've been cut off from all forms of support. You now only have them to go to. Recognising these tactics is the first step to regaining control of who you are as a person, to finding that safe way out so that you can reclaim your identity and regain control over your life. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people that you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon, how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. I have Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for recovery and empowerment, 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people, how to stay sane and break the chain, a Narcissist Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and Behind the Mask, the rise of a Narcissist, which is the first in a 3-part series. They're all available on Amazon if you'd like to go and check those out. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.